Hello and welcome to Jemma's Window. If you have done the calculations in the box below and concluded that you are a power year number 8, then you are at the right place. If you are a power year number 8, that means that you are in the month of 4 for May. So what a power year 8 is about, it's a year that you're coming to a conclusion of things, and it's a potential to make a lot of money in 2019 if you're an 8. The month of 4 is a building block month. It's a month to get things done. It can be in relationship, it can be at the workplace, but it's a month that you actually go for it. You actually ask for it. You actually plan it. And it's the appropriate month to do that if you're feeling a little hankering and you've been unsure. So let's start with our cards. Actually, even before that, let's start with what are important days for you in the month of April. Because sometimes I forget to give those dates for you, and if you'd like to jot them down all at once, here we go. Okay. All right. If you're an 8 in the month of May and you are looking for a job, or you are looking to pitch a deal, or pitch a plan, or pitch a project, the best days for you are May 5th, 14th, and 23rd. If you are looking to ask for a raise, or get paid money back, or waiting for money to come in from anything at all, including the lottery, your best days in May are May 9th, 18th, and 27th. Now this month, 8, you have double the luck on the 9th and 18th and 27th, because they're also your power days. So power and money on those 3 days. Anything to do with romance that you have in mind, the best days will be May 7th, 16th, and 26th. And anywhere in life you want to end something. That could be good, it could be not so good, whatever it is. The best days for endings for you are May 2nd, 11th, 20th, and 29th. Okay, I've got that out of the way. I know I'm not going to forget it for you because it's important. So let's start looking at some cards. Yes. Now, again, we're in this building block month of May. So we're going to start by asking for advice or suggestions for those of you who have jobs. And if indeed these messages overlap with those of you looking for jobs, I'll give those messages to you too. But first we're going to start and take a look at those of you who are in the power year of number 8. And remember, that power year is going to be all year long. You never have to calculate that number again. And here you have some advice for those of you who have a job. What I feel like I'm getting here is that there's a pull between job and family, or job and free time, or job and obligations to other things that are very important. And I feel like you haven't had the nerve, or didn't know the right time, to try to approach with your employer, or we'll use your employer as an example, about you're working much more than you ever intended. You never got the raise, and you keep doing more work without any kind of bonuses at all, and that's wearing thin. Those are the types of examples that I feel like it's starting to really get to you, and there needs to be a change or adjustment with something in the workplace, and it could be in direct conflict with your home life or other important obligations that you would like to give more time to, whatever they are. And I must say to you, 8s, you're getting the go-ahead this month. This is a month when you are in a 4, whether it's a 4-month or a 4-year, or even a 4-day, it's the time to plan for future. So you're getting the permission to try to make adjustments or changes where they are needed. It may even be career, where they're needed to balance out your life better. Um, in addition, let's just take a look at those of you who are looking at a job or a job change, because this is also for those of you out there who are thinking of changing careers. That is a message for you that this is the month to try to get your nerve up to start opening your mouth about it or actually looking into it. So let's pull a few cards for those of you who are looking for a new job. So we have you discontented. We have you discontented with something, and yet I like that card. So wait, let's see what we have. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so for those of you who even are looking for a job, or you're looking to change careers, or you already have the job, it's the same kind of message of is like there's an old saying, and I can't think of it, but cut or make bait, something like that. It's like this is the time. This is the time. If you want to change careers, then this is the time to change it. If you are looking for a job and you've been postponing calling somebody who can help you, getting an extra certification or part of education that you need, I'm thinking of calling in an old favor, which is kind of what I already said, or all of your applications are for something that you don't really like. This is a time to change everything. And this month of May for you H, this is talking about if you're discontented, change it. You've got the World card here. The World card is a major arcana. It's extremely strong. And it's talking about the culmination of all events coming to an end. It can be very good. It can mean that you've been waiting and you've been waiting and you've been waiting for a change or to get a call from someone, and you actually get it for that new job or change of career. It can also mean what's done is done. Let go of what you're unhappy with and go ahead and make the break and go for it this month and put yourself out on that limb, because sometimes you don't know, well, I have to quit this job to be able to look for the next one. I don't know the exact circumstance, but I do know that that kind of thing has happened to me. Sometimes you have to end something before you can even start to look for something or put yourself out there. This is the month to go ahead and think like that and act like that, because you're in this month of 4 and your cards say so. Moving on then from business, let's move to romance. So let's think about this month of May for you 8s, and even a 4 can be a romantic card. It's a very practical card, but it can be a romantic card in the sense of you say to someone, let's figure this out. Are we going to make it or break it? Are we going to commit, or are we going to be forever dating? Are we not, something along those lines. So let's take a look for those of you who are in a relationship. Okay. There may be more of you out there who need to hear this month if you're an 8. You've been very, very nice, and you've had a lot of patience in your relationship. And there have been a lot of wrenches thrown into the works here, and you've been riding with the wrenches, and you've been moving with the wrenches and the problems. But you can tell by the tone of my voice where I'm going is it's the same exact thing as business. For you 8s in this month of 4, this is a moment in your life where you're getting permission from the universe to say, I can't worry anymore about what I'm losing, either in job or romance. I'm going to think about myself, and I'm going to think about how I haven't been happy, or something hasn't been working for me, or I'm just need a change. Whatever it is, you have got permission from the universe this month to say, boom, done. And I don't take your feelings or your relationships lightly at all, but I have to give you what I am getting, and this is what I am getting. Um, it's a moving on kind of month if it isn't working for you. Let's take a look for those of you who are looking, excuse me, for a relationship. And what does it look like for you? Now, 4 is a very good month to find a job, and it's a very good month to find a relationship. In the cards, not so much. So when you're looking for a relationship, these cards are talking about you settling. You settling. And they're discussing that they don't want you, eights, to settle when you're worth more. Everybody is a different vibration, okay? Every thought that you have is a frequency. It moves at a certain pace. Every thought, your eyelash has a frequency, your pinky has a frequency. So every person has their own frequency. And these cards are suggesting that out of 10, your frequency, 8, might be really healthy, strong, 6, 7, 8. But it's talking about you're settling or going out with or even looking for nothing higher than, say, a 2 or a 3. This is where divorces happen. This is where breakups happen. When you're on such different vibrations, such different levels, it can't meet in the middle. You can fake it for so long, or keep telling yourself it's all good for so long, but you'll never be happy if your 2 or 3 doesn't raise a little, or you lower, and you don't want to lower. You need that 2 or 3 to raise up to your 6, 7, 8, or wherever you are. That's kind of how it works, and there's no fighting it. Somebody is right or they're not. And this is saying, if you're not going to change your pattern and you can't see clearly why you keep picking someone who doesn't seem to work out, then don't go out with anybody at all until you figure out what's best for you and who is best for you. That's some pretty heavy, I was going to say medicine, so I guess we could say medicine, to swallow. Now, I'm going to have you, if you would, think of a special question, any kind of question in your mind. And it can be about work, it can be about love, but think about a question that you would like an answer to. And I'm going to pull out. Now, I did have a card fall down, so let's get it. I'm going to pull out what's the best we can expect of an outcome for that question right now, okay? So we've got a card that fell out. We're going to get that. Okay, it's the same. It's along the same lines. Very interesting. Okay, so the card that fell out is the card that talks about guilt and feeling guilty and feeling badly. I was going to throw in there maybe even wondering if you're making a wrong mistake. That might be a part of it, because this whole thrust of this month is for you eights to make big changes where you are not sure or unhappy. You may never get that big sign that you're looking for. And so you have to make the decision yourself to end things. Now, think of your question, and the answer that I have here is, you have been hanging in there for a long time about a situation. And you have been hoping for the best, and hoping for the best, and hoping for the best. But what's coming into being is a choice of some kind. A choice for what you're going to do. If you're going to wrap something up, if you're going to hang out a little longer. And the suggestion is to try not to let emotion rule that decision. Because in everything that we've read for you eights for this month, I feel like it's kind of coming to an end and kind of going to drift off into space. The event of what you're thinking, the question of what you're thinking, the relationship, the job. I feel like in May, for a lot of you, it's a time to let emotion go and the questioning of yourself go and just make a choice. Make a choice. And a lot of you are going to make the choice for change. And that's what I have for you this month, 8s. Now, next month will be in June. You will be in the month of 5. We're going to talk about that then. But for now, good luck. Good luck with all your decisions. Good luck with all your choices. If you'd like to know more about me or arrange for a private reading, just hop onto my website at gemmaswindow@gmail.com, or just tune in next month right here at Gemma's Window. Thanks so much. It was a pleasure seeing you this month. Take care. Bye-bye. See you next time.